Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today. Short week. This honestly should be a short video. This is going to be the preview for the San Francisco 49ers against the Los Angeles Rams. That's honestly something it's still taking a little bit of a time to get used to. The Rams were the team that the Niners beat up on last year. 2-0 against the Rams. I honestly picked the Rams to win the West last year, and they just didn't really do what I thought they were going to do. We saw the end finally of Jeff Fisher. They've got a new regime going on. They brought in a new young offensive coach, and in week one, really lit it up. I was not able to watch the game on Sunday against Washington. I can honestly tell you that I picked that game right. I picked Washington to win that game. I just thought that Washington's offense, even though the Rams put up a lot of points, I didn't think they could do as bad as they did in week one against the Eagles. So I thought they would come back. They came back strong. This game right here, it's hard not to pick the Rams to win this game. The San Francisco 49ers, under Brian Hoyer and the offense that they're running. Last week on Sunday, Hoyer completed 15 passes for 99 yards. Carlos Hyde was able to run the football very well. I think one of the best headlines I read about the Niners versus Seahawks was that the Niners were a good quarterback away from beating the Seahawks, and I think that Hoyer is one of the weakest points on the team. I think that he is a Band-Aid. I think that we're waiting just to get to next year to see what we're going to do with this football team. The slogan seems to be brick by brick. We haven't scored a touchdown this year. The only points we've put up on the board have been from Robbie Gould field goals, and all of Robbie Gould's field goals this season have been more than 30-yard kicks. So we haven't even been in the red zone yet. So things are not looking great for the Niners. Anything can happen. I'm not thinking that the Niners are going to go unwind this year. I don't think we're going to run the table in losses. I don't think we're as bad as the Lions. I don't think we're as bad as this year's Jets. We're going to get lucky. We're going to win some games. I picked us to win 4 games. With the offense that the Rams are running under Jared Goff, having Gurley, and a lot of offensive weapons to dump the ball off to. I'm not thinking we can beat the Rams, but this honestly could be one of our best bets to get a win. The Niners looked good on defense. How many times have the Niners been able to build a defense and just had no offense to go along with it? I think every time that we've had a horrible team that just doesn't look good, the defense has always held its own, whether it's just Ward and the batch of guys that are going to be out there with them. It is what it is. This is going to be a Thursday night game, short week. It's not going to be pretty. We gotta be able to do things right that we did last week. We gotta look just as good, and we gotta get Hoyer to be able to spread the offense around. Hopefully gets Garcon catching some balls and moving the ball around. I think that this is honestly just going to be what it is. This is what it is. We're the underdogs. We got to go in there and we got to look. We got to be ready to play. We got to be ready to play. We got to minimize our mistakes. It seems that with Hoyer, we're going back to playing the Alex Smith style of football, where we're just gonna throw the ball for 3 to 4 yards, and just hope that Hyde picks up the first downs, moving the chains and getting us down to the point where we can put some points on the board. First objective for this week, I think, is find a way to score a touchdown. Is it that hard to ask? But we'll see what happens. It's going to be a Thursday night game. I think I'm looking forward to it as well as you guys. I'm lucky enough to be a 49ers fan living here in Sacramento. So the Niners are on each and every week, no matter how bad we are. But for the Niners to be on national television against the Rams, I don't know if it's that they have to put everybody on TV one time, or they thought maybe that this was a game that was best going to shoot showing the San Francisco 49ers on football on TV. We'll see what happens. But tell me what you guys think. I'm not thinking a lot of you guys are going to be picking the Niners, but maybe somebody out there is.